ఆరో పాఠం ప్రేరణ రచయిత అబ్దుల్ కలాం. ఇప్పుడు మన పాఠంలోకి వెళ్ళిపోదాం. నేను రామానందపురంలో హై స్కూల్లో స్థిరపడగానే నాలో 15 ఏళ్ళ జిజ్ఞాస పెంచుకున్నాను. అంటే తను 15 ఏళ్ళలో తన స్కూల్లో ఉన్న చదువుకున్నప్పుడు తన జీవితం గురించి తెలుసుకోవాలనే ఆసక్తి చాలా ఎక్కువ పెరిగిపోయింది అన్నమాట. తన ముందు మరికొన్ని ఉన్నత జీవిత కళాశాల గురించి, ప్రపంచాల గురించి మితంగా ఏది తెలుసుకోవాలని ఒక నవ ఉత్సాహకుడుగా నా ఉపాధ్యాయుడు ఇయదు సులేమాన్ ఆదర్శ నిర్దేశకుడు. అంటే తను ఇయదు సులేమాన్ అనే తన అధ్యాపకుని స్ఫూర్తిగా తీసుకొని తన జీవితంలో ఏం చేయాలి అనే ఉద్దేశం తెలుసుకున్నాడు అన్నమాట. తన ఉదార విషయాల నుంచి నేర్చుకొని దానికన్నా ఉత్తమ విద్యార్థి చెడ్డ ఉపాధ్యాయుల నుంచి కూడా ఎక్కువ నేర్చుకోవాలనుకుని. అంటే ఇప్పుడు మనం మంచి ఉపాధ్యాయులు
one or two variables and its degree is 1, and we can bet that we get straight graph, and it doesn't consist minus degrees and fractions for the variables. We can use many methods like elimination, substitution, and addition, multiplication, division, and all. This is used for graphs and any methods. Essence, we can find speeds and different methods we can use it. Examples. X minus 3y minus 6 is equal to 0. It is a linear equation which doesn't consist of minus degrees. It is simple linear equation.
Multiplication is just like repeated addition. Okay. Here 2 into 1 is equal to 2. Here 2 is a multiplicand and here 1 is a multiplier, and we got 2 again. This is a product. Okay. Here we have properties, two properties. Here when a number is multiplied by 1, the product is always 1. Here the example, if 2 is multiplied by 1, the product is 2. Okay. Next second property. If any digit is multiplied by 0, the product is always 0. Okay, here the example, 2 into 0, the product is always 0. Okay, I will tell another example. Here 8 into 0, the product is 0. Now I will say another topic, multiplying a 3-digit number with 1-digit number. Here I write
describes a cat I sleep on a bed, making it my home. And when you are away, I am at home all alone. It tells that the cat sleeps on its owner's bed, and it feels like it's its own bed, or it loves to sleep on its owner's bed. And when you are away, I am at home all alone. It feels so uncomfortable, so lonely when no one is at home, and it feels lonely when no one is at home. I go around the food bowl, sniffing out what's there, and if there is nothing good, I look at you and stare. It tells that the cat walks around its food bowl and sniffs the food bowl. If there is anything good, it eats it, but if there is nothing in it, it will stare at the owner's face. Let's hope that you will do anything good to you.
Are not treating him good.
see his father as he is becoming old and not in the inland, out of the cold. Cordelia and Lear were overjoyed to meet each other after such a long time. So Cordelia went to France. After a long time they met. But Cordelia loved her father really better than other two daughters. So he realized that only Cordelia will love me as such greater than that two members. So he realized and they were overjoyed. You have understood from this lesson? Not love things. They should love people. So as King misunderstood Cordelia and said, go away from England. So he should not do like that. Correct or not?
Yes.
An algebraic equation in which the highest score of the variable is 1. Equation, the highest score of the variable is 1. Where x is the unknown number and 1 is the constant. We are going to learn how to solve an equation. By using inverse operations, we can find the value of x. By subtracting 1 on the both sides, you can get the value of x. So 0 minus 1 is equal to minus 1. By dividing 2 by both sides, 2 and 2 is cancelled. So x equal to minus 1 by 2.
Okay, we are going to study about agriculture. So agriculture is defined as cultivating the soil and raising the domesticated animals and growing crops. So agriculture is the important economic activities. So, the different economic activities performed by human beings are broadly grouped into three types. So economic activities are divided into three types. So they are primary, secondary and tertiary. So first we'll go on with primary activities. Primary activities include extraction of raw materials from the earth's surface. So in these activities raw materials are extracted from the earth's surface. So some of the primary activities are hunting, food gathering, pastoralism, fishing, forestry and mining and agriculture. So agriculture is a part of primary activities. Next, secondary activities. Secondary activities include processing of raw materials and converting them into finished goods. It is different from primary activities. We will convert the raw materials into finished goods for fulfill our needs. And some of the
Chapter combustion and flame. Our first topic is combustion. The chemical process in which a substance reacts with oxygen to give off heat is called combustion. And there are few types of combustions. They are complete combustion, incomplete combustion, rapid combustion and spontaneous combustions. If a substance burns completely and the amount of byproducts released less, it is said to be a complete combustion. If a substance burns less and the amount of byproducts released more, then it is said to be a incomplete combustion. If a substance catches rapidly fire, then it is said to be a rapid combustion. And a substance unexpectedly burns in the presence of oxygen, it is said to be spontaneous combustion. Next up is combustible substance. If a substance
okay, already asked now.
It is divided into
State government. The meaning of government is a group of people who govern a state. Okay? And there are different type of levels in this government: local, state, and central. Okay? Local means the people who rule in your local areas. Like a village means Sarpanch is the head of the village, and MLAs are the head of the districts. Right? And the central means the prime minister, and president is the head of the country. Okay? And now I am going to explain about first legislative council. The different names are there for it. Legislative council, also known as Vidhan Parishad, Upper House, and Rajya Sabha. And the head of this Sabha is chairman, and this by deputy chairman also. The members in this house are MPs. MPs means member of parliament, and they are also known as MLCs, member of legislative council. The people who form a bill to act, and they passes the bill and laws. They prepare the laws, and now these people has tenure up to 6 years. 5 to 6 years they will be the members of this parliament, and the president is the member.
Check गणपति गौरं प्रसन्नवदनं
जगदं जगदे ताक्युते तक्कील जंगिरगिरदे तत्ते तत्ते जगदते यत्तां तत्ते तत्ते
So magma is made up of molten rocks, which is liquid state of rocks. The hot magma from deep below the earth rises to the surface with great force. This causes a volcanic eruption. A volcano is
The story of Stanley March. Do you know about that? Can you tell me? Do anyone know? About the story of Stanley March. In 1857, Indians fought the first war of independence against the British. The Indian people fought against the British for our independence. They were brave but were defeated. Nearly 75 years later, Indians fought a very different kind of battle. Their leader was Mahatma Gandhi.
Primary break is at 10:40. All of you go inside.
740 and sold it for 10,280. What is his profit and loss? Here he also brought one refrigerator. Cost price is 12,740. Selling price is 10,280. This lot is 2,460 rupees is his loss. The cost price of a t-shirt is 343 rupees and the shopkeeper sells it rupees 444. Find the profit made by the shopkeeper. One can I do here? Comment here. Huh?
One more time, repeat the
The cost price of a t-shirt is 343 rupees and the shopkeeper sells it at 544 rupees. Then find the profit made by the shopkeeper. Anyone can do here? T-shirt cost price is 343. Selling price is 4. 5. Write the formula.
elections are held by the central government and state governments. They are held even earlier if the government falls. Right to vote. We have universal census in our country. They give everyone who
who is 18 years old, above the right to vote, but not 18 years below persons do not go to vote.
Liquids. There are some exceptional cases like solid solvents are alloys, stainless steel, but generally we don't consider that. These are liquids, majorly water, etc. The universal solvent we call it as water, universal solvent. Not in this exam, they may ask you in other exams like competitive exams, what is a universal solvent? You can answer water. Solutes. These are generally solids like sugars, salts, sodium chloride, table salt, or many other salts like magnesium chloride, aluminum chloride. So, solvent are liquids which dissolve solutes. We all know that solutes are solids which get dissolved in the solvent. This is H2O. For example, you have a beaker of 100 ml and you fill it with water, which is a universal solvent, and you have added some granules of either sugar or salt. That's up to you. You can add anything, and if you just stir with a spoon or any other materials, these granules get dissolved in the water.
Multiplication, that is multiplication. You know the meaning of multiplication, right? Is the process of calculating two or more numbers. We can calculate it is fast, right? Can I say one example? 8 plus 8 plus 8. There are 8 numbers, 4 8s. Can you say that number? Can you add the number and can you say the one in one place? No, it is wrong. 32. Yes. How you are adding that? How you are adding and how you are saying that? 32. Yes, it is correct. And that we can calculate in easy way and better way in less time, and we can know that in addition it will take a lot of time to calculate all numbers, and in multiplication we take in an easy way, calculate in easy way. The multiplication that denotes the symbol is the into or in dot.
That is the human skeletal system. So what is skeletal system? So in human beings there is a special structure of bone. Now let us discuss about that. There are different parts. First one is skull. What is it? Skull. Second one is rib cage. What is it? Rib cage. The third one is spinal cord. And the last one is hip. So now let's move on. First of all, what do you mean by bone? It means, is bone hard or soft from out? Soft. So, what is hard from out but soft from inside? Bone have a soft, spongy bone marrow. It is a tube-like structure present inside. It is very soft. So, bones are hard from out and soft from inside. Did you understand?
Yes.
So, what is skeletal system? It is the
Framework of bones.
That is how the bones are arranged in our body. So now let us discuss about it. So the first part is skull. Skull is present near our forehead. It protects. You know what is present inside our skull? Brain. Brain is protected by
Skull.
not only brain but skull also protects our eyes, nose, mouth. Is skull movable or immovable? Okay.
Good morning everyone. I am the initiator of class 10th here to teach a Hindi subject for you. So I am teaching you subject, teaching the lesson Meri Ma about my mother. Okay. So I am going to the lesson. Meri Ma bahut achhi hai. What the meaning of this sentence? Meri Ma bahut achhi hai. Very nice and very good. वह मुझे बहुत प्यार करती है.
Allow me.
वेरी नाइस। माँ हमारे लिए नाश्ता बनाती है।
My mother will My mother morning breakfast. My mother cooks breakfast for me.
Breakfast. My mother cooks food for me. हमें तैयार करती है।
My mother
Get ready for the school. She'll wake up in the morning and she'll do all the household work and she'll wake up first and get ready for the school, right? हमको साफ कपड़े पहनाती है।
My mother
साफ
will
कपड़े clean clothes. She'll wake up and make us ready for with the
Homework is additional curriculum that is given to you for you to understand the material better, and it helps you increase your knowledge on a subject that you are trying to understand. And however, if you are given too much homework, it might not be helpful and it can be unsuccessful for you to do it, because you feel that when you are doing the same thing over and over again or the same concept, you'll be feeling that, oh, I know this one, so I'm not going to do it. So a lot of questions are not done or not revised. This makes homework, let's say, if you're given a lot of homework, you will be feeling or you'll be hating your teacher for that. Because, oh, this is just making me feel. So you'll be hating the teacher obviously for that. So this might also give a bad impression to the teacher as well as the homework that you're trying to do. If you spend a lot of time doing your work, you'll be missing your social life. You'll be missing out playing, you'll be missing out hanging out with your family. If you want to go to a restaurant, have a dinner, you cannot go. Because you will be missing your life as children. As children that you would like to spend. You miss out all those days, those glorious and precious days that you want.
Can you define work? Can you define work? Anyone? Work.
Work is a doing work or action.
Yeah. Work with zero action. And anyone say example to work?
Skipping, dancing.
Zero action. Then auxiliary verbs.
Auxiliary verbs are known as helping verbs.
Yeah, helping verbs. And example.
Helping.
And auxiliary verbs also helps the main verb in a sentence. And for example, she is eating and is the auxiliary verb. Eating is a main verb. Yeah, verb. For example, verb is for example, Nikita plays the guitar. Yeah, can you say verb in the Nikita plays the guitar? Yeah.
Place.
Yeah, plays is a verb. And subject Nikita. Next. What do you know about models? Models. I think you are familiar with them. Models. Examples of models. Can, could.
Can be, shall, should, may, might.
Can is used for. Can is used for.
X is a variable here and 2 is a coefficient of it because it is 2 into x square. Now I tell you what a polynomial is. For example, 2x square 2 to the power minus 2. This can be called as an algebraic expression, but you cannot say this as a polynomial. What is a polynomial? It is same as an algebraic expression, but it has non-negative integers. Anybody knows what an integer is? Integers contain positive and negative numbers, except here it is specifically mentioned non-negative integers. It means that it cannot be minus, but it can be 0. So this is not a polynomial, but an algebraic expression. So as I've written
One main
Sunlight can do. Does anyone know what sunlight can do? It kills the germs. It grows. It helps in growing the plants. It helps in making more stronger. It helps in drying the clothes. Okay? You don't understand it?
Yes, sir.
For many years, human beings have used different sources of energy such as petroleum and coal. For many years, humans have been using the resources like petroleum and coal. They have used these resources so much that they are almost finished. They have used these resources that much that these resources have almost completed, finished on the earth. These resources cannot renew themselves easily. These resources like petroleum and coal cannot renew them. They cannot make themselves, they cannot produce petroleum and coal automatically. They are non-renewable resources. So now human beings must think of resources that can quickly renew, like wind energy, water. Okay. Here the bat box around the two bowls. If it is something is really or not, but it is not able the bat to stay in the owner's life. Moving on the owner will give the right to One to the two here. We have to write start from here. We have to leave this place. Now we have to multiply 1 with we have to add the two numbers. Listen, we have to add the two numbers. 6. So we got the answer. This is called without grouping method. So I will explain with grouping method. Here we have to multiply 2 with the same numbers. We have to carry 1, 2. Next, to do the 4, we have to add 1 also. Next, 2, 3 and 6. 8, 3 and 24, we have to write 4 here and carry 2 here. Okay. Into the 6, we have to add 2. Here now we get 8. So we have to add these both numbers again.
Five by 2 also we have to multiply the same number. We have to add this two because of the unlike fractions here. We have to numerate denominator same. Now let me study the like fractions addition. Like fractions we can study easily because the denominators will be equal. We have to add the numerators. 5 plus 2? 7. addition of fractions in right hand and line. Let me study the multiplication.
Their houses are made up in bamboo sticks. In Assam, mostly we can see bamboo houses. Now, houses which are made with bamboo are called steel houses. They protect from the floods and everything, etc. These house has a slope and roof from so the rainwater can go faster. When the rain can go into the rivers, it can rainwater can go into the river fastly.
Methods to produce a variety of crops, and in this farming, they will not care about the fertility of the soil. They will continuously cultivate the crops. He does not look into the suitability of the soil for cultivation of those crops. The labor is provided by the members of the farmers' family. See, to grow crops, we have female laborers to do the work in the agricultural area. Right? So, in these farming methods, the people from the farmers' family are taken as laborers. All types of manure and little of chemical fertilizers are used. So, manure and little amount of chemical fertilizers are used in these type of farms. The production is generally low. So, the production of crops is generally low in subsistence farms. Therefore, farmers are poor and their standard of living is low. So, the people who cultivate
Non-flowering plants. The plants which do not produce any flowers are called non-flowering plants. What are the examples of non-flowering plants? Neem produces. Right. Non-flowering plants. The plants which do not produce any flower is called non-flowering plant. The plant which do not produce any flower is called non-flowering plant. Right? The plant which do not produce any flower is called non-flowering plant. Example, pine tree. Example, pine tree, ferns.
Where the place where a family lives together, caring for each other is known as home. When we stay together, is called features of a good home. A good home will be valued. Each home should have enough doors and windows to allow air and sunlight. I also want to
And write the corresponding letters in the box given. What has been done for it? First one. 426 divided by 6. If you divide 426, 6 1 is 6 7 is 42. 0, 6. 6 1 is 71.
Guru Viष्णु
say, zip say, zip the dip the ta the ta the king the dip dum dum the king the dum dum the dum zip dum zip dip ta 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 dum the Check